How Social Media Affects One's Mental Health by me, Jonathan Montero. Social comparison and what it means. Oxford Dictionary defines social comparison as a process whereby people reduce uncertainty about their beliefs, abilities, and emotions by comparing themselves with others, especially when objective criteria of evaluation are not readily available. Social comparison comes in two forms. Positive social comparison is the comparison where others are perceived as inferior, while negative social comparison is the comparison where others are perceived as superior. Negative social comparison and its effects on one's mental health. Negative social comparison itself is not a purely negative concept. For instance, a positive outcome of negative social comparison would be its ability to inspire some to seek self-improvement. However, negative social comparison in social media has been thoroughly studied to have a clear negative connection with the mental health of social media users. The relationship between negative and positive social comparison in social media. Studies were taken to measure the relationship between social media, negative and positive social comparisons, have shown that social media has a higher association with a negative comparison than positive. An additional study was taken 4 months after the aforementioned study, where variables of age, gender, and baseline positive and negative social comparison were taken into account to see if such variables affected the results. The results, however, stayed the same. The engagement of negative social comparison. While it might sound easy not to engage with negative social comparison, however, that could not be farther from the truth. A study shows that negative social comparison has a higher rate of engagement than that of positive social comparison on sites such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Negative social comparison and its ability to take lives. Negative social comparison has a positive correlation with negative thoughts as well as a decline in one's mental health. So it could be concluded that they also has a correlation with suicidal ideations. That's why a study was concluded to test if such a correlation existed. By checking the correlation between suicidal ideations and negative social comparisons on Instagram and Facebook using the QuantSphy online calculator, the outcome being that there was a positive correlation/relationship between negative social comparison and suicidal ideations. Social media, the good and the bad. Social media should not be persecuted. Social media should not be persecuted with anything that I have said. Social media is a wonderful invention that can bring lifelong connections with people who would never, under normal circumstances, interact with each other. However, this presentation / these slides are here to bring to light that there are people suffering from the negative effects of social media. Is there a solution? Sadly, I cannot tell you that. The only solution to suicidal ideation and negative thoughts is to seek counsel as well as your support network. If anyone knows of such a person who might be going through such a hard time because of social media, I must suggest that you reach out and give them a helping hand, not to carry their burden, but to help them find the help they need. hope this presentation brought to light a serious issue.